Hi! Trailblazers in cinema are those who dare to challenge the familiar, creating films that inspire change and paving the way for tomorrow's stories. The recently held 82nd Golden Globes honored trailblazers like Adrien Brody, Demi Moore, Fernando Torres and Brady Corbett. Isn't this show a trailblazer too? It is! Hi, I'm Atika Farooqui and you're watching now Showing. Let's begin. Game Changer has arrived, but does the Ram Charan-led political action thriller live up to its name? We'll tell you. Demi Moore proves why she's an actress of substance. Director Coralie Forgiat's The Substance is our recommendation for your weekend. Ritwik Bhaumik, Shreya Chaudhary and director Anand Tiwari discuss season 2 of Banished Bandits. Hrithik Roshan marks 25 years in the industry. We bring you a throwback chat with the Super 30 actor. And singer Mika Singh talks about singing the title song of Pushpa 2 and his other chartbusters. And let's begin the show with Game Changer. Well, Shankar, known for his groundbreaking narratives and visual grandeur, returns with Game Changer, a political drama that pits principles against power. Hi. Long story, old story. Starring Ram Charan in a dual role, the film arrives with immense expectations, especially following the actor's global success with RRR. As Dil Raju's 50th production venture, Game Changer promised a cinematic spectacle that blends social relevance with commercial appeal. The story revolves around Ram Nandan, a principal district collector stationed in Visakhapatnam under the governance of Chief Minister Bobili Satyamurthy. The narrative gains momentum as Satyamurthy's unexpected death triggers a power struggle with his corrupt son Mopi Devi eyeing the CM's chair. As Ram Nandan locks horns with Mopi Devi's manipulative schemes, the plot takes a dramatic turn with a flashback introducing Appanna, a character from Ram Nandan's past. This dual narrative intertwining the collector's present-day battle and Appanna's legacy drives the film's emotional and political core. Ram Charan delivers a compelling performance, seamlessly transitioning between the stoic, upright Ram Nandan and the earthy, emotional, resonant Appanna. The flashback portions stand out as the film's highlight, with Charan's portrayal of Appanna evoking the raw intensity of his earlier work in that movie Rangasthalam. S.J. Surya brings an over-the-top energy to his role as Mopi Devi, striking a chord with mass audiences despite occasionally tipping into excess. Kiara Advani's role is limited, serving primarily as a commercial element, while Anjali makes an impression despite her brief screen time. Srikanth shines in his role as a chief minister, bringing depth and gravitas to his character. Shankar's direction retains his signature visual flair, but falters in delivering a fresh narrative. The first half struggles with pacing and fails to engage fully, while the second half picks up momentum, particularly during a riveting 30-minute stretch post-interval. However, the pre-climax and climax feel rushed and lack the dramatic heft one expects from a filmmaker of Shankar's caliber. Technically, the film boasts high production values, with Tiru's cinematography capturing the grandeur of Shankar's vision. Game Changer ultimately entertains in parts, but falls short of the transformative impact it promised. While Ram Charan's performance and the film's visual grandeur provide moments worth savoring, the overall experience is underwhelming for those expecting Shankar's signature innovation. For fans of Charan and Shankar, it's a watchable film that offers glimpses of their potential, but doesn't quite redefine the genre. And now moving on to my recommendation for your weekend. Now listen, Coralie Forgiat's The Substance lands as a timely critique of society's relentless pursuit of youth, a topic amplified in the Ozempic era where promises of effortless transformations flood our feeds. This neon-drenched spectacle takes a satirical dive into the beauty industry's exploitative mechanisms, twisting the age-old obsession with the fountain of youth into a chilling narrative of body horror and identity crisis. The Substance takes aim at society's relentless fetish for youth and beauty, particularly in the entertainment industry. The film stars Demi Moore as Elizabeth Sparkle, a former Hollywood star turned home workout TV host. Elizabeth's life unravels after overhearing a powerful media executive, Howie, a deliciously over-the-top Dennis Quaid, discussing her inevitable replacement due to her age. The scene, set in a men's restroom, is both hilariously absurd and heartbreakingly raw, a microcosm of the film's tone. Enter the titular substance, a sinister and experimental procedure that allows Elizabeth to physically extrude a younger version of herself. This younger self, named Sue Margaret Qualley, is everything the industry demands: vibrant, beautiful, and heartbreakingly naive. However, Sue's existence comes at a cost, as Elizabeth must share her life with this doppelganger in a precarious and ultimately horrifying arrangement. Critics have compared The Substance to the works of Cronenberg and Frankenheimer, praising its ability to blend grotesque beauty horror with biting satire. The film critiques not only the entertainment industry's treatment of women, but also the internalized pressures women face to conform to impossible standards of beauty. Elizabeth's struggle to coexist with her younger self becomes a metaphor for the societal expectations to simultaneously embody youth and maturity, vulnerability and strength. Margaret Qualley delivers a standout performance as Sue, imbuing her character with both charm and an eerie sense of perfection. Meanwhile, Demi Moore's portrayal of Elizabeth is deeply affecting, especially in scenes where she confronts her own insecurities and fears. One particularly poignant moment sees Elizabeth peeling off layers of makeup, a raw and heartbreaking confrontation with her own reflection that encapsulates the film's central themes. Visually, The Substance is a feast for the senses. The neon-soaked cinematography, reminiscent of Fergiat's Revenge, heightens the film's surreal and unsettling atmosphere. The production design evokes classic horror aesthetics, blending the clinical sterility of 2001: A Space Odyssey with the unsettling intimacy of The Shining. The film's score, composed by Rafferty, drives attention with pulsating rhythms that mirror the chaotic unraveling of Elizabeth's world. While The Substance revels in its trashy, over-the-top aesthetic, it never loses sight of its deeper commentary. Critics have likened it to cult classics like the VHS era, such as Michael Crichton's Looker and works of Roger Corman. Its mix of camp and genuine horror creates a unique viewing experience that feels fresh yet nostalgic. Even with its occasional missteps, some heavy-handed satire and a slightly overlong runtime, the film's audacity and ambition makes it a must-watch. Fergiat's ability to weave shock, humor, and insight into a cohesive narrative solidifies her as one of contemporary cinema's most exciting voices. If you're looking for a film that is entertaining as much as it is thought-provoking, The Substance deserves a spot on your watch list. Whether you're drawn to its satirical edge, its gruesome horror, or its poignant performances, this is the film that will leave an impression long after the credits roll. You can watch it on Prime Video. So Demi Moore, who got an award for the Best Actress at Golden Globe this year for this movie, The Substance, earned her first Golden Globes nomination way back in 1991 for the classic flick Ghost. You remember the beautiful song Unchained Melody by Righteous Brothers. फिर से सुनिए इस weekend पर. Moving on. Music has no language and it bridges divides, isn't it? Or so we thought, until Bandish Bandits came along. The series sparked the tradition versus modern music debate and introduced us to the world of battles between gharanas. While the series focuses on the Rathore Gharana, Hindustani music boasts splendid cultures such as the Thumri-focused Banaras Gharana, the Khayal style of the Gwalior Gharana, and the intricate Tal techniques of the Jaipur Gharana. Season 2 was released not too long ago, and we had the pleasure of chatting with actors Ritwik Bhaumik, Shreya Chaudhary, and director Anand Tiwari.
पहली बार प्रॉपर क्लासिकल के बीच में प्यार सीजन 1 में हुआ था, अब सीजन 2 में प्यार, टकरार, इजहार बहुत कुछ हो रहा है.
There's no discrimination in music. The conflict actually arises in our love story, and music is is a defining core factor for Tamanna and for Radhe. They are artists at the end of the day, and sometimes when you fall in love with somebody, that person can be a reflection of the fact that maybe you don't feel good enough about something, and that I think is the turmoil at its core.
The title comes from the understanding of bandish means many things in Urdu and in Hindi. Bandish can mean composition of a song. It can also mean binding something. And bandits or dakus are people who are against rules, right? They are called bandits. So artists somewhere have to be bound and somewhere have to be rebels. So bandish bandits are really artists who are trying to find the true balance between bandish and being a bandit.
She will make mistakes, and she does own up to her mistakes and hopefully doesn't repeat her mistakes.
The reason why we went to Rajasthan is it just gives you so much of beauty in its existence. Whether it is the Haveli that Radhe comes from, or the backdrop of Mehrangarh Fort in the blue city of Jodhpur, it just tells you so many more stories without intruding. It could have been any other small town. It could have been Gwalior, it could have been Indore, it could have been a small town in Maharashtra. We chose Rajasthan because in every gully it gives you beauty while we are telling a very, very hardcore story about musicians.
Now my life is influenced by classical music. The kind of training, the kind of knowledge and the kind of artistry that classical music comes from is something that we should be knowing at the back of our hands, because we should be proud of it. As a nation, as a culture, as a group of people, we'll go around across the world. You know, अब कोई आप एम्स्टर्डम में चले जाएंगे और वहाँ पे आप पंडित रविशंकर जी का कोई पीस सुन रहे होंगे वहाँ पे, और वो एम्स्टर्डम का इंसान आपको कह रहा होगा दिस इज़ फ्रॉम इंडिया, और हम बड़े शौक से कहेंगे या दिस फ्रॉम माय कंट्री. बट डू वी लिसन टू इट? Do we know about that song? We should.
It was a part of my morning routine when I used to get ready to go to school. My mother would always be playing classical music. Today I listen to Virha, which is a song from the album of season 1 of Bandish Bandits, every single day of my life. And I think that's one of my top 3 most favorite songs ever. So I think my appreciation, my understanding for classical music has really increased tenfold.
Naseer sir is present with us all the time. He's been through season 2 also, after the release also, through the release also. He's been our guiding force. He's the structure that we are trying to build everything on. Thanks to him, Bandish Bandits is real. So उनको बड़ा मिस किया, ऑफ कोर्स एज अ को-एक्टर डेफिनेटली बड़ा मिस किया. बहुत सारे सीन्स हैं जहाँ पे राधे पंडित जी के बारे में बात कर रहा है, उनके बारे में सोच रहा है. एंड आई रियली every single moment when I was shooting on set, playing Radhe, when he's trying to talk about Pandit ji or think about Pandit ji and what he would have done, he would have said, I could just picture Naseer sir with me, and that really comforted me and made me feel like, I mean, I found Radhe's solace by finding Ritwik's solace of his love with Naseer sir.
Of course, Pandit ji's absence is the story of season 2. But of course, having him on set was the most special thing ever. So I missed everything that we speak about, whether it be active listening, whether it be about the truth of the moment. So when he used to act as a student, to be behind the camera as a director, to see that happen in front of my eyes with the part that he was playing was just the most beautiful, cherishable time for me in Bandish Bandits.
And while today the pressure on a star kid is intense, 25 years ago, everyone welcomed Hrithik Roshan with open arms. His green eyes and chiseled physique turned him into an overnight superstar. As Kaho Na Pyar Hai smashed records and won plenty of laurels. Super 30, Vikram Vedha and even Agnipath are examples of his versatility. In this throwback chat with me, the superstar revealed the philosophical side of himself, coming across as someone who believes more in karma than destiny. Also, happy birthday, Hrithik Roshan. You believe कि सब कुछ लिखा है या काफी कुछ लिखा
काफी
है?
कुछ लिखा है,
जो एस्ट्रोलॉजी कहती है.
हाँ, काफी कुछ लिखा है, बट इट इज रिटन विद इनविजिबल इंक.
आहा, क्या बात है.
हाँ, इनविजिबल इंक है. इनविजिबल इंक को पढ़ने के लिए when you actually align yourself with the universe and you work hard,
Yeah.
then that invisible ink starts to make sense. You can start seeing that हाँ ये meant to be था, ऐसा ऐसा था.
Wow.
Yeah. So वो lens, that filter you need to have to see that
Yeah.
filter of hard work, filter of perseverance, resilience. All of that gives you the filter so that you can understand. हाँ यार, this makes sense. Good things always happen to me.
कोई
Whether it
एक
is,
फेवरेट कोट है आपका लाइफ को लेके?
फेवरेट कोट?
जैसे आपके
बहुत
किसी
सारे.
कमरे के कॉर्नर में एक वॉल है जो शीशे की है और एक वॉल ऐसे है और वॉल पे उल्टा लिखा हुआ है जो सीधा शीशे में दिखता है. There are
Two sides to every story.
two sides to every story.
Yeah, yeah.
How
So,
nice.
Yeah, so it is very important. That is just something I keep these anchors, reminders.
वहाँ पे भी वॉल पे लिखा है should, would, could, no, did. Wow, ये आपका
Yeah,
idea था.
yeah. मेरे बच्चों के लिए just good things for them to keep in mind when they grow up.
Yes.
हम लोग हमेशा
Negative.
मतलब बहुत बोलते हैं हम लोग कि अरे I should have done that. Yeah. You know I could have done that. Yeah. You know I would have done that, but
But
they always these buts. And you should not have those sentences in your life. You just do. What can you do now? Ask that question.
ask that question.
Don't sit and regret. Arey yaar, you know I would have, but that happened, so I did.
हाँ.
So I don't believe in that.
करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट. और ये जो इंडस्ट्री है ये आज भी पता नहीं क्यों रेवेन्यू ड्रिवन बहुत है. रिस्क थोड़ा कम लेते हैं लोग. दे वांट टू डू सेफ वर्क बट नॉट,
Revenue driven is a good thing.
है ना? या
It's a good thing. You have to
वेस्ट पीपल आर
business है
डूइंग
ना.
सो
It's
मच
a business.
डिफरेंट. मेरिल स्ट्रीप, रॉबर्ट डे नीरो. हमारे एक्टर्स उतना ब्रेव हो पाएंगे कि मैं ये अटेम्प्ट करके देखता हूँ, चलेगा नहीं
हाँ
चलेगा
हाँ
देखा
होंगे
जाएगा.
होंगे. You give them a good script, motivate them. See, a motivated man
हाँ.
can do anything. You have to find how to motivate them.
या
एक बार you're motivated,
हाँ.
you do anything. You can, if you want someone to do something,
हाँ.
find how to motivate him to do it. Don't force him to do it.
यू राइट.
So if somebody had, like I got a great script, so much I was motivated so much,
मोटिवेटेड.
I had to do it. So I have to find the motivation. But it's a business at the end of it. So both sides are important.
या जुस्तजू शर्त है इंसान की बुलंदी के लिए. मैं जहाँ आज ना पहुँचा वहाँ कल जाऊंगा.
बिल्कुल समझ में नहीं आया मुझे.
The wish is the first condition
Just
for
to
a
do.
man to reach at the top. If I don't make it there today, I will again
Try tomorrow.
try tomorrow.
Fantastic, I love it. Super.
Ritik, we all love you so much.
Thank
We
you.
all love watching your films.
Thank you very much. So sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, Pushpa, Pushpa, Pushpa. That's a super hit song from the film Pushpa 2 that the nation is currently grooving to. Up next, we have singer Mika Singh discussing the process of recording this song, deconstructing some of his super hit dance numbers, and explaining why he regretted his decision to turn film producer with the Bibasha Basu starrer film Dangerous. He talks to my colleague Vishal Chatkara. Well, I quite like his song, Tenu mein love karda, bematलब karda. Quite a few songs that are really worth tapping to and dancing to. So Mika is talented, of course, and also very smart.
पुष्पा 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 तू दाढ़ी पे जो हाथ लगाए सारी दुनिया हिले. पुष्पा 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 पुष्पा. प्रणाम गुरुदेव को सलाम महादेव. प्रणाम महादेव को सलाम गुरुदेव को. छूना है तो माँ के छू कदम.
Mika Paji, your film Pushpa 2 is setting new benchmarks at the box office. What is also appealing to the viewers is the music of the film, and especially the title track, Pushpa Pushpa. For which
पुष्पा
you are-
पुष्पा पुष्पा.
Yes. So then, did you expect such a massive response for the song?
मेरे बहुत अच्छे दोस्त हैं DSP. उसका शॉर्ट नेम है DSP. देवी प्रसाद इज अ
देवी
वेरी
प्रसाद.
टैलेंटेड गाय एंड मैंने काफ़ी उनके साथ तेलुगु सॉन्ग्स करे हैं पहले. तो उन्होंने बोला ये गाना है पुष्पा पुष्पा पुष्पा. और वो जो स्पेशली वॉइस है ना पुष्पा पुष्पा, वो कंप्यूटराइज वॉइस है जिसके अंदर मैं और नकाश दोनों हैं.
Yeah.
तो जब ये गाना मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया था, आई थिंक पूरा हमारा 4 घंटे लग गए थे. इस गाने को नहीं लगे थे हिंदी वाले वर्जन को. मैंने तेलुगु वर्जन भी गाया,
Okay.
उसको बहुत लंबा टाइम मुझे लगा. आई बिन वेरी लकी कि जब भी कोई एटीट्यूड वाला या टाइटल सॉन्ग का एक गाना आता है तो उसमें हमेशा वो मुझे याद करते हैं।
कौन से गाने हैं जो टाइटल सॉन्ग्स हैं जो आपके दिल के बहुत करीब हैं?
देखिए, जो मेरा सबसे पहला बड़ा ब्रेक था, डैट वाज गिटार, जो प्रीतम दा ने मेरे से गाना गवाया था। गिटार एंड गणपत। गणपत मेरा खुद का गाना है जो विच इज़ कंपोज संग रिटन बाय मी। सिंग इज किंग, या फिर अपनी तो जैसे तैसे, जुम्मे की रात। तो जब गाना पहला ओपन होता है लकीली मेरी आवाज़ में, तो वो पूरी मूवी को भी बेनिफिट रहता है और मुझे भी बेनिफिट रहता है।
एक गाना आप शायद मिस कर रहे हैं।
आज
वो
की
गाना
बाटी।
था द गाना वाज ओए लकी लकी ओए।
वो गाना थोड़ा टंग ट्विस्टिंग था, बहुत ही सिंगिंग वाइज नहीं मुश्किल था, लेकिन उसको याद करना। ओम टुन्न का टक जलंधर इंजन पिस्टन पेचा होए, डिक्कियां बोनट क्लच प्लेटा मोगे शमोगे बेचा होए, दुद्ध मलाई कुक्कड़ शुक्कड़ कर बर्गर शर्गर होए, तू ही बरिस्टर तू ही कलेक्टर फिर भी सलाखा अंदर होए। तो काइंड ऑफ रैप और टंग ट्विस्टिंग, और बहुत अच्छी याद है मेरी। और वो गाना स्नेहा ने उसका म्यूजिक किया था। पूरी फिल्म के एक्चुअली म्यूजिक बहुत अच्छा था।
You know, you of course acted in a Punjabi movie called Mitti. It was a small role and you actually played a singer in it.
राइट।
क्या अब प्लान है? You've been singing from last 25 years to now act in
देखो,
movie?
एक्टिंग मुझे कोई ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे किसी और एक्टर्स को दिखाना कि आई एम द बेस्ट, या मुझे मेरे पास पैसा बहुत आ गया तो मैं प्रोड्यूसर बन जाऊँ। एक बार मैंने गलती करी थी। एक मैंने मूवी बनाई थी जिसका नाम है डेंजरस, जिसके अंदर बिपाशा बासु हैं और
Yes, you can
करण
use
सिंह
that film,
ग्रोवर।
yes.
मैंने प्रोड्यूस करी, बहुत अच्छा खासा मैंने पैसा उसमें ठोक दिया, और मेरे साथ टीम भी बड़ी सॉलिड थी। विक्रम भट्ट साहब ने वो फिल्म लिखी थी और भूषण पटेल ने। तो मैंने पूरी उनकी ही टीम ली, बिपाशा बासु और करण सिंह ग्रोवर। मैंने कभी उनके बारे में मेंशन नहीं करा, बट दैट वाज अ हॉरेबल, मेरे पास वो जो एक्सपीरियंस था, हॉरेबल एक्सपीरियंस था। पूरा लंदन में शूट हो रहा है और फालतू के ड्रामे ये वो। और जब मैं मूवी बनाना चाहता था, मुझे था कि यार करण सिंह ग्रोवर एक अच्छा हैंडसम लड़का है और मेरी बजट में मूवी बन जाएगी। कोई भी मैं एक न्यू कमर लड़की लॉन्च कर दूंगा तो अपनी एक मूवी अच्छी हो जाएगी। भूषण पटेल जी रहेंगे तो बजट भी मेरा छोटा सा बजट था, बट समहाउ बिपाशा जी उसमें कूद के कि नहीं यार कि हम दोनों आ सकते हैं। दोनों बजट में भी आए। पूरी 50 लोगों की टीम लंदन गई है शूटिंग करने के लिए, वहीं पे 2 महीने से शूटिंग चल रही है। तो वहाँ पे कुछ चीज़ें हुई कि यार पहले हमने दिखाया कि यार ये रूम है, तो इस रूम में ही बिकॉज हस्बैंड वाइफ है तो दोनों उसमें रहेंगे। मैं खुल के बताना कभी मैं बताया नहीं है। वो बोलते हैं हमें अलग अलग रूम चाहिए। आई एम श्योर कि अगर बिपाशा करण सिंह सुन रहे हैं, डबिंग में इतनी प्रॉब्लम है, गला खराब है, नहीं आ रहे, फलाना नहीं आ रहे, दोनों को किसिंग नहीं करनी है, दोनों हस्बैंड वाइफ है, उस पर लिखा हुआ हमने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में कि देयर इज ए किसिंग सीन इन बिटवीन हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ। नहीं, हम नहीं करेंगे। तब से मैंने कान को हाथ लगाया भी, और भी जो मेरे जैसे बेचारे थोड़े बहुत पैसे कमा के घूम रहे हैं, फिल्म प्रोड्यूस नहीं करने का तो न्यू कमर्स को चांस देने का।
Sure.
यस सर।
Coming back to your singing, what are your memories of recording the song Moja Hi Moja? Because I remember that song was, the whole marketing of the film was planned around that song, and that song was shot after the principal photography of the film. वो बाद में ऐड हुआ था।
वो गाना बहुत ही मेरे दिल के करीब है, एंड वो अरशाद कामिल वो गाना लिखा था उन सब, और वो भी अच्छी पंजाबी बोलते हैं। और प्रीतम दा का म्यूज़िक था, बिकॉज प्रीतम दा तो वैसे ही लेजेंड ही है। तो मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है कि जब मैं गाना रिकॉर्ड भी कर रहा था, उसके अंदर हमने तभी लेयरिंग की थी, बिकॉज स्केल बड़ा ऊंचा था। तो उसमें डी करी थी डबल, जिसको हम वॉइस कहते हैं। ओ माही मेरा शरबत वर्गा, ओ माही तेनू गट गट पीला, ओ माही मेरा दिल मैनू कही जाए खुल के जेला, मिठड़े हासे ओ माही तेरे आसे पासे।
बट उस गाने से एक नया ट्रेंड स्टार्ट हुआ था बॉलीवुड में, टू मार्केट film, to plan film marketing around a song, and then that was followed by your other song Jugni from Tanu Words Manu.
वेल वो मेरे लिए बहुत प्यारा और बहुत अच्छा मोमेंट इसलिए था बिकॉज सरोज जी का मैं बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ। आई बीन वेरी लकी कि वो गाना उन्होंने वो किया था, कोरियोग्राफ किया था, जिसके अंदर मैं भी हूँ गाने के अंदर, और बहुत ही ऊंचा गाना था वो। हो जुगनी नोटी नखरे वाली सारे पिंडा दी ये पाली, ये था। तो मैंने उस स्केल को हाई पिच पे ले गया। तो मैंने उसका स्केल, बिकॉज पूरा म्यूजिक सेट हो चुका था, पूरा उसको चेंज नहीं कर पाते, तो मैंने बोला कोई बात नहीं यार, ये लो ऑक्टेव का मैं हाई पे गाऊंगा। तो वो फिर मैंने हो जुगनी नौटी नखरे वाली सारे पिंडा दी ये पानी, दिल विच प्यार बुलाते गाली, ओए फिर मेरे आ जुगनी, फिर मेरे आ जुगनी कहंदी है ना अली दा ले दे हाय।
And that was Mika for you. But I have to tell you that Roshan's Family soon debuts on an OTT platform where they will tell you the story of their family. But I'm telling you, I had a great time shooting this episode with Hrithik in his house. I really find him to be a true inspiration, proving that success is not defined by privilege, but an unwavering commitment to talent and hard work and persistence. वो कहते हैं ना, न हम सफ़र न किसी हम नशी से निकलेगा, हमारे पाँव का काटा हम ही से निकलेगा. He overcame a problem of stammering. So we can overcome every problem in our lives too, isn't it? You be hopeful, I'll be optimistic, and we meet each other next week. Till then, keep watching the same channel and enjoy life. And don't work on Sundays.